For centuries, we believe the story of writing began around 5,000 years ago in Sumer, with complex clay tablets. But what if the very first data storage devices were much, much older and looked like this? Imagine you're an archaeologist. You find a tiny ivory figurine, carved 40,000 years ago by an Ice Age hunter. On its arm, you see a sequence of notches. For years, everyone called it decoration. But now, a team of scientists has run these marks through a computer, and what they found shatters our timeline of human intelligence. Welcome to the show. This is the Swabian Jura in Germany. Inside its caves, archaeologists have found some of the world's most mysterious Ice Age art. Objects like the Lion Man of Hohenstein-Stadel, a creature half human, half lion, and this small plaque called the Adorant. Now look closely. You see those rows of dots on the Adorant? And the notches on the Lion Man's arm? For a long time, experts thought they were just artistic patterns. But linguist Christian Bentz and archaeologist Dutkiewicz weren't so sure. They gathered data from over 260 objects, cataloging more than 3,000 individual signs, dots, lines, crosses, notches, and they didn't try to read them. Instead, they used computational tools to measure something else: the information density. Think of it like this. If I show you a sequence of modern English words, it's hard to guess the next one. The information density is high. But if I show you a sequence like cross, 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 line, line, you can predict the pattern easily. That's a lower information density. The team, using machine learning, found that these Ice Age sequences were highly repetitive. Cross, cross, cross. Just like you'd expect from a notational system. But here's the shocker. They compared this statistical fingerprint to Proto-Cuneiform, the world's first proper writing system from Mesopotamia, which is 5,000 years old. They were statistically identical. The information density of a 40,000-year-old sequence of dots is the same as a 5,000-year-old clay tablet. Lead researcher Christian Bentz admitted they didn't expect this. They thought Proto-Cuneiform would be closer to modern writing. Instead, it was a perfect match for the Ice Age. So, what were these Ice Age geniuses doing? They weren't writing sentences. They weren't recording spoken language. That came much later. The researchers have a compelling idea. Look at the size of these objects. They fit in the palm of your hand, just like the later clay tablets. They were portable. And one line of the study really stood out: figurines had a higher information density than tools. This suggests they were personal data storage devices. Maybe a hunter recording the phases of the moon. Maybe a group tallying the number of animals seen. We don't know what they were recording. But we now have proof they were recording. They were encoding information in a structured, complex way. Dutkiewicz, the co-author, says we've only scratched the surface. There are thousands more artifacts across Europe waiting to be analyzed. This study from the Evan Project changes the story. It tells us that the cognitive leap towards writing, towards storing information outside. The human brain didn't happen 5,000 years ago. It was a slow, gradual process that our ancestors began over 40,000 years ago, carving their data into ivory under the light of a stone lamp. The marks remain undeciphered for now. But thanks to AI and computational archaeology, we're closer than ever to understanding the minds of the Ice Age. What do you think these dots and lines meant? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.